Hello and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're going to see the person on your mind, your crush, your romantic interest, their secret thoughts and feelings for you, what they want from this connection, their next moves, and their love offer, or where will this go? So that is our topic today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offers, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group 1, we have the blue stone, and we'll be using the Gilded Tarot Royale. For group 2, we have the pink stone, and we'll be using the Rider-Waite Tarot for group 2. For group 3, we have the yellow stone, and we'll be using the True Self Tarot for group 3. And for group 4, we have the white stone, and we'll be using the 78 Stories Tarot for group 4. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. All right, if you chose group 1 with the blue stone and the Gilded Tarot Royale, this is your reading, tapping into see person of interest, person on your mind, your crush, your person, their thoughts and feelings for you. We'll see, what do they want from this connection? What are their next moves? All that good stuff. Spirit, for group 1 with the blue stone, please show us person on their mind. What are their secret thoughts and feelings? Okay, so the first card out, we have My World. So I'm picking up in a love and light way that this person kind of considers you to be very important to them. In a shadowy way, this could be more about an obsession that this person has developed with you. I just heard inescapable, so they may not be able to escape you even in their dreams, in their mind, when they're alone, when they're far, when they're close. It's like it doesn't matter what the circumstance is. This person feels like you're very important to them. They feel very attached to you. Yeah, we got the daydream card that came up as well. So Spirit's like, don't forget the daydreams, not just when they're sleeping, dreaming, but also they daydream about group 1 quite a bit. My goodness. Okay, so we have the soon card that has just come out, so that makes more sense as to why you're on this person's mind so much, specifically right now, because they're planning something soon. So you already know we're going to figure out what those plans are. All right, let's get to it. First card out, we have My World. It says, everything revolves around you. I keep you in my mind when I am making decisions, and I include you in all of my plans. Every action, every dream. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. So yeah, tapping into this person. You know who this is giving for whatever reason for me? It's kind of giving Joe from You. Hold on, something dropped under the table. It's giving me that kind of obsessive vibe where this person, you know, you could really get some shadowy energy from them depending on where they're kind of at in their head. I feel like they could really get riled up and, you know, even be around when you don't know they're around. Not to scare you, but we got the daydream card. It says, I can't get you off my mind all day, every day. I always wonder what you're doing and how you're feeling about me. Meet me in your dreams tonight so we can start making our future together in reality. Is this person intentionally going into your dream? If you've dreamt of this person, 1,000%, that is intentional. And you may be feeling like you're going crazy yourself. Like, why am I so obsessed with this person? I'll have a thought of them pop up in my head out of nowhere, and it genuinely doesn't seem like it's for me. Why does this keep happening? Well, it may be this person sending you their energy. It says, I want to build a strong, solid foundation for us. So this person tapping into their energy, I'm starting to kind of feel like that maybe they already had a chance and they fumbled. or this could be very unlike them if this is more like an introvert, for an example. We have the Soon card here, and then we have Hopeful. So I feel like something may have changed with this person that puts you more in alignment. Whereas before, this person may have already decided, oh, group one is out of my league, or I better not try with group one for whatever reason. It feels like there was something in the way. You may already know what that is. It could be finance, it could be friends, family, it could be a third party. Whatever the third party is, whether it's more symbolic or literal, or a person or a thing like a job or distance, whatever that external factor is, this person has cleared that out, making them very hopeful that things can actually work now. It says, I hope that we can put the past and any bad times behind us and start again. I know that I'm asking a lot of you, but I'm hoping that you can forgive any error in my ways. I acted immaturely. So yeah, the card is kind of phrasing it as if this person had done something. So I feel like you would know what that is if this person had done something to you that personally offended you or anything like that. That's kind of their internal narrative. So maybe there's something that they can't forgive themselves for. And you've been over it, don't even consider it to be a big issue, a big deal, but there may be something that this person is just hanging on to in their own head, and it could be a form of self-sabotage at this point. By the way, they're just holding on to it as if it's coming from you, and really it's their own mind. We have Soon. This one says, our reunion is imminent and I am doing what I can to be ready for you. I am working hard on myself to be a better provider for you. So maybe it was money in the way. I am working hard on myself to be a better provider for you. I hear your call for me and I am coming back to you. So if you've called this person, they did see your call, or if you've messaged them, they did see your message. If you're wondering that, if you've been sending them your energy, they did feel that ping from the universe. The last thing it says on here, it says, this is my promise to you that soon we will reunite again. So tapping into this person's energy, it seems like there was something in the way before. I'm feeling like strongly distance and maybe career, if I had to say. That's kind of what it seems like from the cards. Distance and career. You know, this person really wanting to make something of themselves for you. I'm even seeing someone in the gym more. This person could have been insecure, about their aesthetic. Oh my goodness. We're getting similar energies from the second deck as well. Spirit, tell us their secret thoughts and feelings for group one. What I can tell you is this person has definitely developed a need for you. It's not a want at this point. It is a need. This person is very uncomfortable not being around you. Okay, so we do have I miss your lips here. So for those of you who have shared a kiss with this person, or if there was even like a dream with all these dreams and daydreams, something kind of feels like they feel almost pushed into a corner where they have to take action. So I wouldn't be surprised if Spirit was like, oh, you're actually using these dreams as a crutch. I'm going to take them away from you. I'm going to take these dreams from you because you're using them to kind of support you feeling like you're being in a connection and you're not. So Spirit's like, I'm going to take these dreams away so that you kick it into gear and you come towards group one. You've been calling out for this person. You want this person so bad. So let's go ahead and get it. It's available. Let's get it, because group one isn't going to be in the same position forever. You can miss out on this. I feel like Spirit's like shaking them, like trying to show them you can miss out on this. This is not a forever thing, and it doesn't matter how much group one likes you. I can put someone in group one's path that they may like a bit more. And then what are you going to do? Then what are you going to do? So I feel like Spirit is kind of playing hardball with them and showing them that what they thought was a forever thing is actually not a forever thing. Things can change in a moment. And, emotions can be felt once again for another. So we have I fantasize about you all the time. This person, it definitely feels like you're a source of escapism to this person. Not going to lie, group one, I feel like you've been living in this person's head rent free. And I feel like, I can't help but to feel like it's intentional to some degree. Like it's comforting. It's kind of like, yeah, I just saw an image of like a child sucking its thumb. It's like some way, somehow these daydreams are soothing. And I haven't really studied maladaptive daydreaming or anything like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if it has kind of, you know, transferred into something that's kind of the energy I'm picking up on now from spirit. Like it's kind of transforming into something else. It's like, okay, at first it's cute to a degree, it's natural, but then it kind of becomes a crutch. And that's where spirit is like not okay with this anymore because it's pulling on your energy. So you may be feeling bombarded with this person's energy and be feeling anxious and frustrated. Like I have to do something, but there's only so much you can do, especially if there is distance and you have to kind of like, you know, wait for their go, whatever. It's like there's only so much you can do. We have, I wish we talked more. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I feel like this person really does want to talk to you, but I feel like they don't because they don't want to destroy the illusion. Something about you is like the perfect blank canvas that they can put whatever on. You could even be like the ideal lover archetype if you've ever read like Robert Greene's Art of Seduction, it's called. You can actually look it up on YouTube. There's audiobooks, and usually someone has it in the comments, like the timestamp for the different archetypes. Listen to Ideal Lover and see if that has any overlap with how you are specifically in relationships. Because it kind of feels like for whatever reason, maybe you're just like that. Maybe you're, you know, you've experienced this with multiple people where they just kind of like use you as fantasy juice. Like they just kind of feel like you're the perfect blank canvas to write whatever over. Maybe it's intentional, you know, something you're doing on your end, but I don't feel like this is the first time you have experienced this. We have, I want it to be just me and you. So tapping into their energy, something about wanting to see you outside of prying eyes, and wanting more privacy. So if you're someone who's popular on social media, that could be something that they had to take some time to work through and to observe you and see like, okay, what's it going to be like? Are they going to expect me to be a part of that? Or can I still be my own person separately from that? Also, if there's coworkers around or members around, depending on like if you see them at, you know, a business or if you see them at, you know, wherever, somewhere where there's other people around, this person is wanting it to be just you and them. They could also feel like you or someone else has way more influence on them than they're comfortable with, or way more influence on you than they're comfortable with. So if you have any friends that you're super locked in with that has been disrespectful to this person or biased, you know, towards this person because of things that have happened, they do wish that you guys could keep things like solely between you and them. That is something that really bothers them. All right, last two cards we have, I feel like this is true love and I need you. So yeah, that's what I was getting. Like this person has kind of developed a need for you. It's not a want at this point, it's a need, especially with spirit pulling back the dreams. I really feel like that was the straw that broke the camel's back for them because they now just don't have as much of you around. They don't have as much of you around as they did before. All right, well, Spirit, what are their next moves towards group one? What is their love offer? How are they coming towards group one? I feel like a tower moment is coming. It's like this person, they're just begging for it. We got the Two of Wands reversed and the Six of Cups reversed. This person is in a freeze response, 100%. You know, it's like fight, flight, or freeze. This person is in a freeze response. It's like they're overwhelmed with the options or the action that they would have to take to get from point A to Z. And they're in a freeze response. And it's infuriating. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying so hard to be unbiased myself and not rip this person to shreds because it's so annoying to see someone have all these feelings and but just literally just sit there. Like, I know it's natural. It's the freeze response. I just have to keep repeating that. It's the freeze response. It's the freeze response, you know? Okay, nice. We do have the Three of Pentacles reversed with the Three of Cups reversed. So look at this. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Underlying energy is there could be a hefty, hefty reward from the situation, and also long-term stability, longevity, really good things, a family that can come from this romantic connection. We got the Three of Pentacles with the Three of Cups reversed. So they're in the gauntlet right now, 100%. Three of Cups reversed is like your spirit guides are no longer in favor with this person, not gonna lie. However, we have the Three of Pentacles, which are higher forces and spiritual powers. So they're tapped in with some sort of higher forces, spiritual powers, perhaps their ancestors, their spiritual team, or any deity that has that they've caught the attention of, that wants to help them, you know, one of the ones that really believe in love, you know, some deity associated with Venus. If they're a spiritual kind of person, this could be their own manifestation, or this could be the strength of their desire creating ripples in the universe, because it's like they have support, but they don't. Three of Cups reversed is like, okay, you guys are no longer necessarily in alignment time-wise. Yet we have the Three of Pentacles where it represents the higher power working with you and helping you. You or this person has reached out to any higher power or done any manifestation. That's the thread that's holding you guys together. Because it's so clear like that this person is frozen and stuck, yet things are still moving in the background. So Spirit's really got a hand on this situation. We have the Two of Wands reverse and the Six of Cups reverse giving total freeze response, and that Six of Cups reverse is giving fear. Fear of coming and fully exploring something in the 3D, because that means that if it doesn't work out, if I'm not able to do things right, then I lose out on this altogether. And I can't be that delusional. It's easy when it's a blank slate and you don't have a bunch of explored history. It's hard when you have a bunch of history, things that have been said and done with a person, or you've officially dated someone, to still be like completely delulu without having the thoughts of what really happened kind of show up and pop up in your head and your memory. So this person, they don't want to let go of that pacifier. They don't want to let go of that the fantasy that's kind of comforting them at this time. So they're sure enough in a freeze response. We have the Six of Swords reverse and the Ace of Swords reverse with the Seven of Wands here. That is a very clear energy of Spirit giving them a big, clear as day opportunity to overcome their fears and a lot of support. This really feels like one of those times where this person is just God's favorite. This person is like an exception to the rule, because stuff like this really typically shouldn't happen. So I'm kind of curious on what it is. Like, if you had done something on your end, if you've been really manifesting, law of assumption, very hopeful about the situation, or if it's like, you know, their ancestors that are really working with them, or some sort of spiritual power that's even, you know, caught like your attention and has been wanting to help you and work with you. And you'd be surprised at what it is that can cause something like this. Honestly, even if you say, Spirit, show me the truth, or Spirit, bring to me my divinely guided partner, that's also going to cause ripple effects in other areas. Any cycle that you have unopened is also going to be dealt with. So, you know, asking for like totally new love can still bring old lovers to your life so that you close those cycles. So you'd be surprised at where the origin is. I'm just personally curious. Maybe you know, you'll have to let me know if you do know. But we have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, there's so much hope in this situation. There really is. There's so much hope and so much potential. And it's just a matter of, will you guys surrender to it? You're being given that opportunity mutually. Spirit, what is this potential with this connection? What is the potential? We got the potential card in itself that came out. Spirit's like, the potential is potential. We have the Healing Chaos card at the bottom of the deck. So I think that the thing about potential, right, is it's a possibility. It's something that could happen. So Spirit is saying there are many things that could happen. Looking at the tarot, I mean, Ten of Pentacles in itself, it's earth energy, it's long-term stability, it's family. Typically in a romantic sense, it's like marriage, procreating, having kids, that kind of thing. Long-term stability. You guys really could be life partners. Spirit is saying the potential, the possibilities are endless. We have the Power card here. So this could be a power couple situation where both of you could be amplified and come into power through this connection. And I feel like the potential are things that you genuinely wouldn't imagine, things that you genuinely wouldn't expect to come from this. We have opportunity and freedom. I'm trying so hard because I just listen. My Mars is in Virgo. I love all the details. I like to get to the nitty gritty, the most fine little particle of truth. I want to see it. But we have freedom and opportunity here. So Spirit's saying, what's the potential? It's potential, it's power, it's opportunity, it's freedom. It's like, you won't tell us. Why are you doing this to us? Spirit's like, never mind that. Let's focus on just kind of getting together. So it's like, all right, fine. Spirit, what do they need to do? Or what will happen? So we have cleaned it up and here and now. So I see you guys having a really big truth talk where it's like you're not worried about the future. You're not worried about the past. You're talking about what's affecting you now and what's actually in the way now. Honestly, I feel like even if this person has done something, towards you that they should apologize for, I kind of just get this energy of both parties being too exhausted to even request it. It just kind of feels like so much has happened between the two of you that it's like, okay, I'm not going to focus on that minute detail. We have to the sea and change in the wind. So it seems like primarily the goal is just to move forward, to create a change in the wind, to not be on the same path, to break through whatever has been holding you back, and to finally just move forward into the sea, have a peaceful, relaxing connection that doesn't overwhelm you. That is the main thing right now. And then as time goes on, you'll continue to clean up the connection and clean up the misalignments. That is where we're at with it. That's what I got for you, Group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 2 with the pink stone and the Rider-Waite Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see the person on your mind, your crush, their secret thoughts and feelings for you. What do they want from this connection? What are their next moves? Or what will be their love offer, Spirit, for Group 2 with the pink stone? First, please show us their secret thoughts and feelings for Group 2. What are their thoughts and feelings about Group 2, about this connection? Okay. So right away, I get a strong yin and yang energy where you guys are quite different. We got divine guidance here in the middle, so perhaps you were led together by the universe. There could be a twin flame dynamic going on here. It doesn't have to be. Just because you have that yin and yang kind of energy is why I'm saying that. Spirit, their true thoughts and feelings for Group 2. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So this person, they're really working through their fears when it comes to you. We have the insecure card. Something about you makes this person feel insecure. It could be that you could see straight through them and you make them feel vulnerable in that way. It could be that you make more money than them and you make them feel vulnerable that way. It could be that you're someone who they would consider to be out of their league. You could be someone who doesn't care about appearances, or you're like, I find this person attractive. And on their end, they feel like, oof, your energy, like you seem out of my league. Also, that's another thing, like energetically, it could be that you have like an intense or intimidating aura. We have insecure. It says, you treat me better than I've been treating you. And I know that you can give me everything. I really do want that, but I'm still struggling with my own fears. I feel like I'm not good enough for you on my end. It's my own insecurity that's holding me back. So I don't feel like this person has any doubts on whether or not you could be a good partner to them. I feel like this person has doubts on whether they can also be that to you. And I feel like this person, though, see, that's the thing. Like, you could just be the kind of person who has so much love to give, and you genuinely don't expect it exactly equal in return. If you're someone who's like a well of just love, you may not expect someone to be able to match that energy. You may know that you give 1,010%, but you just expect 100% from the person that you're dealing with. So this person, they could feel like, okay, love to group two is what they're giving me, but I'm a finite being and I don't have the energy to sustain love in the way that they do. So that could be the center of their doubts. Speaking of doubt, we got the doubt card here. It says, please stop doubting our connection. I can sense it and it's making me doubt it too. Just have faith and know that I will reach out to you when the divine timing is right. We did get divine guidance, so it does seem like there is that level of the divine there in the connection that's helping. It says, trust the process, my love, everything will work out beautifully. So this person, they can already tap in and feel that there's some sort of higher level aspect that is helping. That spirit seems to be guiding this connection and helping to some degree. But I would say if you're struggling with doubt, definitely tap into law of assumption. That's a really good one that can help you with assuming just that things are working out for you and, consistently being in a space of reaffirming that. If that is something that's happening for you personally, if it doesn't, apply, let it fly. But for those of you who do feel like this person, they bounce off your energy a lot, like they feel your energy, and any small change or any small sign that rejection could be coming, or any even just possible dislike could be coming. If you notice that this person kind of goes into their shell when they feel that energy, yeah, that could be something that's very much so affecting your connection. So I would say tapping into law of assumption, or even doing some kind of veil work around yourself, strengthening your aura, so that your fears and things like that are not projected outward, so other people can't, feel stuff like that. We have divine guidance. It says that I am amazed how the universe brought us together. Everything keeps falling into place for us. There are divine forces at work guiding us into union. Divine is working behind the scenes for us. If you look back on our journey, you will see it too. So this person has been reflecting on the connection, and they're seeming to find some things that they can no longer say are coincidences. They're feeling like this is the work of the divine. They're feeling like, nah, there is some real life synchronicity here that I can't ignore and that I can't say isn't happening. We got the faith card. So I like this energy. It's like, okay, they're in their fears. Okay, what else you got for a spirit? And we have the faith card here. So it seems like they're working through that. It says, I have faith and hope in this connection and in us. I know that you've been brought into my life for a reason. That's the second card saying that. And it's bigger than both of us. I know that we are destined to be together and have faith in the universe that we will find our way. So this person is kind of like really allowing spirit to come in and to help this connection and to help things along. We got the protected card. It says, I will always protect you, whether we're together or not. My higher self, is always with you. So I wonder if you kind of feel like this person is watching you, or if you feel their energy around, or you smell their perfume, their cologne randomly, or you start to think of their favorite show, their favorite foods out of nowhere, almost like their mind is around you, somehow influencing you and connected. Yeah, that's because that higher self is actually around you. It says, I will protect you and the love that we share. I will keep boundaries around my heart that you will be the only person who can cross that. You know what? I don't know why, but that really sticks out to me. I will protect you in the love that we share. That almost gave me like a little bit of an eerie feeling. Like this person could be energetically blocking you from new love even. So I would say if that's something that you have experienced, no, that's not all in your head. I'm picking up on that too. And it was just very quick and almost undetectable. But yeah, you may want to consider doing something for that. if you are trying to open yourself up to new love ultimately, even if it's just to put yourself in a win-win position, if you're still open to them as well. All right, Spirit, their secret thoughts and feelings. First card out, we have You're So Cute. So this person thinks you're cute. This person is attracted to you. The physical aspect is there. Really, we have Do You Like Me Back that has come up. So this person may be doubting if you still like them, if you have admitted to this person that you like them. Even the way the card was just kind of spinning back and forth, I feel like is symbolic of maybe this person can feel that your feelings are waning, or that your feelings are more intense during certain times and then they go away. Oh no, I just heard ovulating. So I wonder if you do have stronger feelings for this person, you know, depending where you are in your cycle. And even masculines have cycles. It's just different, you know, like your bodily cycle. Yeah. This person, they said, why do I always have to make the first move? So this person, when it comes to, we got the little message box in the corner. When it comes to communication, they do get a bit frustrated that it seems like they have to be the one to reach out to you first. Honestly, you could have reached out first to this person a couple of times, and now you're like, well, you got to reach out first because I have already done the work at a previous point. So that could be what it is. But yeah, tapping into their journey, they're definitely feeling quite frustrated about that, feeling frustrated about having to be the one to initiate communication. This could be someone that you made a move towards first. So that could be the thing why they're kind of wondering why they have to do that, especially if you were, you know, the person that was kind of going after them or flirting with them and sending them all these signs and signals. And then now it's like, okay, silence, you're pulled back. They're tired of it. They're like, okay, let's just lay it all out there. That's the next card out. So this person, they're coming towards you with some very direct communication. They're kind of over this whole back and forth. They're over the confusing energy or kind of sitting in limbo. It's like, all right, you're going to twist my hand. I'm in a position where I just have to make it happen. Or, you know, it's kind of like, if you're not, get off the pot. You know, if you're not cooking, get out of the kitchen. Like, you know, this person feels like, all right, my hands are tied. I obviously have to make my, you know, big one. I have to make my move. Otherwise, seems like things are just not going to progress. So they feel like, okay, you got my hands tied here. I have to. I've never felt this strongly for someone. So I'm feeling like their own emotions scare them a bit. This person is not used to feeling so head over heels. They're not used to that kind of intensity. Honestly, I feel like this could even be like a bro or girl's girl kind of person. If they're a feminine, girl's girl, you know, empowerment, all that kind of stuff, you know, unbothered, make his pockets hurt, not decentering. Or if they're, you know, a masculine, someone who hangs out with their friends a lot, you know, could be some toxic narratives there, because the fact that they're even down bad like this for someone is like low-key getting to them. We do have I want you and only you. So this person does want to be with you and only you. You're their, you know, main priority here. It seems like they're pretty set on that and pretty sure of that with you is where they want to be. So let's see then. All right, they better put the money where their mouth is. So Spirit, what are their next moves? They got all these thoughts, feelings, and desires. I'm trying to see the tarot back it up. What are their next moves? What do they want from this connection? Yeah, we got the Emperor. So they are taking definitive action. They're not allowing anything to hold them back. Emperor is like, all right, I got to take responsibility for this situation. Nice. I like this. We have the Two of Wands reversed. So that's an energy of them getting out of their indecision, getting out of their thoughts and fears. They're no longer making excuses. It's like, okay, obviously this is what I have to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. You know, I'm backed into a corner and I'm going to have to take action. Otherwise, they feel like this situation is not moving. So you could have made a decision on your end that you're not going to make things easy for this person and just do all the work for them. And that could be more of a reflection of your own personal journey. We got the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. You may have learned that if you put in too much effort in the beginning, you may always have to be putting in that effort just for the relationship to maintain. There's definitely a positive evolution in this relationship. We got the Two of Cups reversed, and then we have the Lovers card here. And that's kind of what I was getting before. Like perhaps you guys found your way to each other at a certain point. That would be more Two of Cups energy. And then now Spirit is kind of leading you guys together. Even the Faith card was kind of giving me an energy of a higher power, giving me an energy of maybe you having a joined faith together. So supporting each other in your own spiritual beliefs, whether that's, okay, you know what, I've been thinking about my religious background a lot, and I think I might even want to go back to my original religious views or my original religion. Or if you're someone who's now developed your own spiritual beliefs and you have books and you have knowledge and information, it's like, all right, once that veil has been stripped, you can't, put it back on and just kind of go back to the way it was. So this could be you need someone who is spiritual and understanding and expanded in this way that's going to be able to understand where you're at, how you think, and support you in your religious journey or your spiritual journey, rather. And same for this person, vice versa. They're needing that and they're giving that. So there has been a weird upgrade in this situation. It's so strange how this comes together, how we're subbing out like that Two of Cups energy, which does also have spiritual support. I mean, Two of Cups is more soulmate energy. But the Lovers card is definitely a bit stronger. It's, got Spirit at the top of the card. So, it's kind of like maybe there was a messenger, a thought, a feeling, because we still have the spiritual symbol above the Two of Cups that's now being replaced. It's like, okay, Spirit is now coming through and leading this. We got to, get it straight from the source kind of thing. So that's interesting to me. We got the Knight of Cups reversed. This person is planning something big. And with that Empress at the bottom of the deck, they definitely know that they have to. They can't kind of play it small anymore. So what do they want from this? They want to surrender to what Spirit wants, from this. And they've done the work to Emperor be a match to that energy. We had the Empress at the bottom of the deck. This person is like, all right, I need to level up, obviously. Let me match this energy. And they're definitely going through it. I'm seeing like some spiritual trials, tribulations, tests that they're having to go through to Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, prove themselves to be worthy of a connection. You could be someone who's just kind of light years, honestly, ahead of, people around your age or people in your same demographic or people that you're interested in. Maybe even spiritually, you could just be kind of a bit above the fray, a bit above of the collective, general collective even. So they're coming through with sheer willpower and force. We got the Ace of Wands here, all about manifestation, power, passion, energy, really putting in everything that you got into the situation to make it work. We got the Four of Wands reverse. It's so weird to me to see the Lovers card here with the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups reverse. I feel like that's a very ominous, almost eerie kind of message from Spirit that this is not guaranteed and Spirit is not guaranteeing you to this person. We had the Protection card that came out before. Spirit is like, yeah, regardless of a divinely guided connection, I'm bringing them together because they've been struggling so much. You may have struggled, they may have struggled, both parties have struggled. I'm bringing you together to give both of you a chance and an opportunity. But at this point, especially with the elements showing that there could be some mutual purpose between the two of you, y'all are just kind of slowing the whole thing down at this point. So Spirit's kind of losing patience. Like, listen, at the end of the day, you're slowing down your destiny. So we're going to get this figured out and we're going to get it figured out now. Okay. So we have the Five of Cups reversed with the Five of Swords. You could be seeing some repeating five energy. And, traditionally the repeating fives just talks about changes to come. And typically it's odd changes, Uranian type of changes that are like really kind of unexpected and even a bit messy. So Spirit, what is the true potential in this connection? We got taking risks and wonders. So Spirit is saying you can genuinely be blown away by this connection. It's night and day. Like when you see someone in a relationship with the right person, it's just like the treatment that that partner gets over past partners can just be so night and day, so different. Kind of like if they wanted to, they would energy. and you see like your ex or someone that you've dated just absolutely fawn over, someone else, it really do be like that. It really do be like that. When when you're with the right person, you can be dealing with a whole different person. So I feel like you'll be genuinely surprised at how this person is when they're all in and they're dedicated. We got delight at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is saying, you guys can experience some blessings of the universe with the Wonders card through this connection. We have the Success card that has just come out as well. So some mutual financial success, prosperity, success in other, areas in your life. Success even in that family building kind of way where it's like what you want from life, what you want from a relationship, the fruit of your labor. You can have that kind of success as well. It's going to require a risk. It's uncomfortable for the both of you to a degree. It's unlike you or uncomfortable, but it would be worth the risk. Spirit, where is it going to go from here? What are they going to do? Okay. So I see a lot of feminine energy coming into this situation. We got card number 22, and then we got card number 2. 22 is blessed. Number 2 is yin. You could be seeing a lot of 222 at this time as well. I see Spirit coming in with a lot of positive energy, with blessings, with yin. That's that feminine, comfortable energy that kind of makes everything better. Also with all this pink and purple here, I'm getting a strong energy of Venus. So perhaps there's a transit coming up with Venus that's going to positively help you and affect you, or it could be something that's transiting, them or their chart as well. But I do see more warmth, more feminine energy, more, we got number 44 here, and then number 19, more positivity, more love being brought into the situation that's going to help you. We got the Thinker card and the Flexible card here. So I see this person thinking about what they're going to do and being much more flexible and open with how they're going to approach you as to not repeat the past. That's what I got for you, Group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 3 with the Yellowstone and the True Self Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping into your person, your crush, your person of interest, we shall see. What are their secret thoughts and feelings for you? What do they want to come of this connection? What are their next moves? What will be their love offer? How are they going to come towards you? All that good stuff. Spirit for Group 3 with the Yellowstone. First, please show us their secret thoughts and feelings. How do they think and feel for Group 3? Okay. So the first time tapping into this person, I'm feeling them in an action-oriented energy. And yeah, I'm hearing like there's no more room for anything else. So you guys as a couple could be kind of at a standstill where it's like, well, if something doesn't change, there really is not going to be any room for growth to be created. This person gets that, and this person has accepted that at this point. So right away, tapping into their energy, I can see that they're going through a personal transformation and putting in work to be in alignment with this connection, which is a very interesting way to put it. Like almost like they, some way, somehow took themselves out of alignment. So we have changing and I love you that has come up. So for you, Group 3, it seems like your person's feelings are more deeper developed than some of the other piles. It feels like this person has come to the realization that they care for you on a deep level or that they love you flat out. Changing, it says, I am working hard to change, to face all that I have been avoiding for so long. So this person could be like an avoidant. attachment style. It says, I need to do more, but I feel exhausted and tired. Your love is inspiring to make the necessary changes in my life. So this person is worn out. They're feeling tired out from the fight, but they're tapping into their warrior spirit, okay? And they're continuing to move forward. And the love that they have for you is inspiration and kind of like fuel for them to keep going. This person, they could have been scared straight as well. Like perhaps they saw you on a date with another person, or they saw something that you posted they can see, or they've heard from someone, like any mutuals that you have in common, that you're actually moving on, or that you're not obsessed with them anymore or thinking about them anymore. There could be narratives like that being shared, like, no, I actually really do think that group 3 is kind of moving on. Like even the way they talk these days, the way they act, they don't bring you up anymore, so on and so forth, things like that. I love you. It says, we are bonded in eternal love, and it is beyond space and time. Close your eyes and reach into the infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to be able to reach out and tell you how I feel. The love that I have for you in my heart, nothing can compare with it. Remember always that I love you. So this person really doesn't want you to let go of the love or the care or whatever your feelings are, even if they're less developed than this person. They don't want you to let go of that. This person at some point had decided that they had some work to do and they had to change. And honestly, this could have been an unconscious thing on your end where it's like this person didn't express that they had XYZ change that they had to go through in order to make themselves something for you. So you may not even know what it is or be aware of this. It could be financial. It could be aesthetically. This person has to get back in the gym, get themselves together so that they can feel worthy of you. It could be that you have different end goals. So if they've heard, or if you're, a part of the same friend group, or if you're someone who posts and you kind of talk freely, you may have communicated at some point what you're looking for, and everything that you communicated, if they weren't exactly matching what you said that you were looking for, this person is like, okay, well, this sounds like I'm about to miss out. So they kind of started to get themselves together. So we have time apart and new beginnings here. Ultimately, this person, it seems like there has been some separation, or this could be something you initiated or they initiated, but there does seem to be like a period where you guys aren't talking as much, or where you're actually separated. And then, they're going through a revamp, their transformation, and they're coming towards you. Time apart, it says, this time apart is giving both of us an opportunity to work on ourselves and become the best version. I need to retreat a bit until I can get over what is bothering me. So maybe they feel like you are out of reach to some degree. You could be like their dream girl, their dream guy. Say, for an example, financially, you just been blessed, in terms of career, and you have a really stable career and you make a really good amount of money. You fight for yourself during the negotiation process and you really do get the best deals, and you have the best deal now. This person, especially if they come from a different background, they may not really see themselves getting there, in this lifetime, because it's not like you're plateaued. If you can get that, you can get even more. So they're looking at your projection of the future and their projection of the future, and they just see themselves as behind. So that could be the thing that they have to get over, because it's a personal thing. Like, it's bothering them. I have a feeling this person did not communicate all this to you. I have a feeling that they just kind of dipped out and decided, okay, I'm gonna do this and this and this. But what they don't realize is, I understand like the fear of communicating and putting it out there and getting a rejection, but the other silent thing that can happen is that you just are like, oh, well, maybe they're not interested, and you move on completely because they don't express what they're doing. So I don't think they realize, it's like they're kind of trying to trade a lesser evil for another, but I don't think they realize how the turns could actually table completely out of their favor. So it says, I don't want you to see me like this. I'm protecting you from my dark shadow side. So this person, whatever is in their shadow side, some people in their shadow side, they become avoidant, they go ghost. Some people in their shadow side, they bite, kind of like a, animal backed into a corner. Some people have a sharp tongue. Some people, blow things out of proportion. Some people are mean. So it's like, okay, there's so many different ways it can go. I would say that's valid, because I'm not trying to see somebody's shallow side. I can appreciate someone someone hiding, not hiding their shadow side, but not unleashing on me if they know that it can get ugly. So, take that what you will. We have the new beginnings card here though. So ultimately this person has gone through their own personal transformation, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to come back towards you. It says, I have realized what is missing in my life, and that is you. This new love has given me a fresh perspective, and you have changed who I am. There is no going back, only forward. When I met you, after that, I never looked back. I want to have a fresh start with you. And then we got twin flame signs that came up, last card out. So this is like a message from spirit, but also this person could be seeing like 1111, yin and yang. They could be seeing a lot of polarities, and spirit could be showing them or even channeling through people in their corner, their mom, their sister, their brother, their cousin, their friend, whoever they're close to, and channeling different like twin flame-esque kind of messages. It says, as your twin flame, I mirror what you're going through. Notice how we're very similar and we share a similar vision. There is a connection between us that cannot be denied. We have to work on ourselves to be together. That's the second card saying that. Something about that feels like denial to me. I ain't gonna lie, but you'll know if it applies to you in your situation, you'll know. But something about that just feels like they're trying so hard to share the responsibility and make this a we thing versus a them thing. But you'll know if there's some stuff you've been called to work on too. It says, look out for the signs, my love. It is me sending it to you. So this person is sending you signs and signals. They're also picking up on the twin flame aspects of the connection themselves, feeling some mirrored synchronicities and different things like that. Spirit for group 3. What are their secret thoughts and feelings? Yeah, this person, I feel like they know they've been a bit all over the place. We have, I'd love to earn your trust. So they kind of have an idea of how you probably see them, and they feel like you probably see them as a bit spazzy or inconsistent, or someone who isn't fully in control of themselves to some degree or in some way. They kind of feel a bit embarrassed by the way that you see them or the way they think that you see them. And again, it's really just them seeing themselves. You may not see them. You could be a very empathetic person and you can see straight through, just kind of like how a toddler will try to manipulate you into giving them some candy or trying to let them stay up later, they just it's a known thing, they'll do different things to try to, get certain things, and you may see straight through that with empathy. You may call a spade, so it's like you may not be even judging them like that, but they're feeling like you're judging them in their head. So I'm getting a strong energy of projection with this person. We have you do it for me. So this person does not want you to doubt the physical or the attraction aspect. You really do it for them. They are attracted to you. It's not a matter of attraction. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 3? You know what? They may be trying to, we got flirt back here. So they may be trying to check your temperature a bit, trying to get some flirtation out of you. That's the wrong way to go about it, especially if they really have ghosted or something like that. But I see it all the time when someone ghosts or does something big, and then they try to, check your temperature, try to get you roped into a casual conversation as if nothing happened so that they can kind of sneakily creep back into your life without the accountability piece. I see what they're doing. You could be denying their flirtation at this point, depending on what has happened between the two of you. This person is clearly trying to get you to flirt with them, trying to get you to flirt back. But I just saw 1111. You could be kind of refusing to at this point. We have, I want it to be just you and me. So if you guys consistently see each other someplace where there's other people, they do want to take some time to just spend it with you. They feel like that could also some way, somehow be a negative aspect that's affecting the connection. Other people being around, they could find it hard to express themselves, especially with them being so vulnerable and triggered. I could already see, so much projection up and down, up and through this reading that, yeah, this is the kind of, vibe of a person who is sensitive and who would care about things like that. someone who calls himself like a simp just for like basic common decency and respect and or adoration and love. Yeah, that kind of person. Everything about you intrigues me. So this person sees you as a mystery. They want to figure out that mystery. They're very attracted to you, very drawn to you. And I'm also feeling that they have a lot of respect and admiration at the way that you can hold back. This person may not be used to getting refused, or they may not be used to people genuinely like having self-control in their presence. So that shocked them, and it just kind of like they're a bit shook about that part. They're a bit shook that you genuinely don't acknowledge their like whatever they're trying to do. Like you really won't give in. Their little flirtation or their little comments here and there. All right, so Spirit, what do they want to come of this connection? We got the Tower with the Three of Wands in reverse. So this person really wants to talk to you. First of all, I'm feeling like this is almost an energy of desperation, anything at all cost kind of energy. This is like someone who's in a space where they feel like all attention is good attention. Even if you Tower card blow up on me and curse me out. Queen of Wands is Aries energy, fire sign energy. That's the energy of someone who is very driven, determined, and knows what they want, has very strong opinions, and they're not afraid to say it, and they're not afraid to go after what they want. So this person, either way, they could be trying to overwhelm you in a physical kind of way where they're trying to get you to feel, you know, attracted to them to the extent that you lose yourself and you have a passionate moment with them, or they're trying to get you to like go off on them. This person could be irritating you and making like petty moves, you know, towards you, doing like kind of childish things to just upset you, or to, you know, with that flirtation energy, flirt back card, they could just be trying to get you, you know, hot and bothered so that you can have a breakthrough that way. This person wants it to be mutual so bad. Oh my goodness. They want you to feel how they feel. They want you to be out of control so they can justify being out of control. This person is really trying to get you to do something that you may know that you shouldn't do. This person is frustrated for sure. We got the Star card reversed, the Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So they're self-sabotaging 1,000 times over. You know, Seven of Swords is like an energy of believing what's going on in your head. This person may be confusing like genuine intuition with just like their shadow side whispering in their ear, telling them, you know, kind of dark thoughts. I'm not picking up on anything you'd have to be worried about, but this energy can get more and more shadowy as time goes on. So you may have to watch out for this one, especially with that Tower energy. You know, that's just like an energy of someone who's frustrated. This seems like they're trying to piss you off, not gonna lie. Like they're trying to upset you. Ace of Cups, they want a win when it has to do with you. They want to win. They want to win really bad. Like Ace of Cups is, I want to get the last laugh. I want to be the person who is in control here. Like, you know, and then we have the Moon card here. So Spirit's saying like what they're doing is not leading to anything like solid or positive. What they're doing is leading to more confusion, leading to more arguments. You know, this situation needs the Lord. It needs Spirit, honestly, to come through, because if it's left up to this person, they're just going to end up a mess. And with you, I'm tapping into your energy. It feels very silent. It feels very silent, which is why this person is kind of spiraling out. So I feel like you're very much so aware of the games that they're playing. So I feel like that will just kind of frustrate them even more. You may have realized that having power in this situation means that you have to sit in your power, you know, and you may be kind of backing them in a corner where it's like, I mean, all you can do is what you need to do, or you're not going to have me. We got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You could be a bartender, or you could have met this person at a bar, or you could be going out, hanging out with other people, having fun, you know, going out with friends, partying, anything like that. Having the time of your life, really completely unbothered. You have success and happiness in your life. Ugh, we have the World card here. So it's like, come on. The World card and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like Spirit is coming in with some sort of saving grace, some sort of circumstance or situation that's going to help this along. It really feels like the higher power wants best case to scenario to come upon you guys. Spirit really wants to help you. With the World card, that's an energy of coming full circle. Knight of Cups is an energy of a love offer. So this person, they feel very impulsive. They could come at you randomly with a love offer. Something crazy too, like move in with me. Spirit, what is the potential of this connection? And you're just sitting there unbothered, and it's irritating them even more. So if you've been getting like messages like that, like signs and signals to disengage or to practice more self-concept, I feel like that's why, because your guides are trying to move you in the right direction. Like, oh, you really want to see how intense this person feels for you, or you really want them to match, you know, your energy and to be the one that's kind of going crazy over you. Pull back your energy. Pull back your energy. Spirit, what is the potential of this connection for group 3? We have healing, chaos, and focus. So at the end of the day, Spirit is saying this could be a very healing connection. And also with the focus card here, you could help each other grow as people. You can help each other get to a space where you don't feel so thrown off by being vulnerable and by love. Speaking of love, we have the love card at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is saying there is true love that can be found and experienced here. And the World card is coming full circle. So it's not just about like a happy ending and celebration, even though it is all of that and typically some blessings, but it's also about healing chaos, learning lessons, and growth and evolution. So the potential here is genuine love, maybe some joint purpose work with the focus card. We did get the twin flame energy. Twin flames typically have a purpose together, and healing chaos. So Spirit is saying if you can be vulnerable with each other, I really feel like the majority is on this person's end, but maybe your toxicity is being so silent, even though you can see this person going kind of, you know, out of their mind. A lot of chaos can be healed. What else can you tell us, Spirit, for group 3? We have no place like home. And the Y card here, come to the edge at the bottom of the deck. So I wouldn't say it feels like a test, but it could be. It doesn't really feel like a test to me, but it could be with the twin flame elements, the world card elements. Before you get to the world, there's definitely some tests that you have to go through and pass. So I could see that. But we have no place like home. So it does seem like Spirit is some way, somehow continuously leading you back to this person and vice versa. And you may shift in and out of the person who needs to do the work. Sometimes it's them, sometimes it's you. And we have the Y card here, so it kind of just feels like you want a big confirmation from Spirit, or you want Spirit to, you know, directly communicate to you, okay, why is this happening? Why are you wanting me to go through this? It's stressful, it's a lot. And I would say spending time with meditation or doing a ritual for psychic enhancement, or taking something that will kind of stir your dreams. Mugwort is good for that. Obviously, I'm not a health professional, so I can't like, oh, tell you, oh, take it. But you can look into it and see, you know, check in with your, you know, healthcare provider and see if that's something that would be okay for you. And it definitely stirs up the dreams, you know, just taking a little bit. You could even get like pre-packed satchels with the proper amount in it. But you don't need too much. That mugwort, boy. There's also like a Mexican dream herb as well that you can look up. That one's really good. Chamomile and lavender actually stirs the dreams as well. I have this chamomile lavender tea. Always brings super powerful dreams for me. So maybe something super light and common like that would be even good for you. But just to kind of tap in if you're not really into meditation, or if your crown chakra is blocked and it's hard for you to connect to Spirit to get those messages. So Spirit can reveal to you, okay, what's the deeper meaning and whatnot. But if I had to say, I would say it's the twin flame connection. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that's where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the White Stone and the 78 Stories Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see your crush, your person of interest, the person on your mind, their thoughts and feelings, their secret wants and desires from this, their next moves, their love offer, what will happen, Spirit, for group 4 with the White Stone. Please show us their person's secret. My goodness, those cards went flying. Please show us their secret thoughts and feelings. Okay, so right away I'm tapping in that this person has a lot more faith in this connection than they put on or than you know. And this person is planning to kind of lay all their cards out on the table as well. We have my world and transparency. So this person is right away feeling like, okay, you're someone who's important to me. I tried to avoid that, or we've been playing games for a while. We haven't really figured out what we're going to do. We've been missing each other for whatever reason, and we really don't have to anymore. I'm ready to lay all my cards on the table it depends on where you're at and your connection. If you guys haven't really made a solid connection, haven't gone on any dates yet, this person is about to lay their cards out and let you know that they feel the connection as well and that they're romantically interested. Or if you have and some way, somehow you lost touch or there's been some distance created between the two of you, this person is about to lay their cards on the table and let you know, like, listen, group 4, you're important to me. That's just what it is. Like, you're someone who is important in my life and I want to be with you. My world, it says everything revolves around you. I keep you in mind when I am making decisions and I include you in my future plans. Every action, every dream, I want to do life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. So at the end of the day, this person is just feeling like you're irreplaceable. They're feeling like, I mean, it's just nothing is not hitting. Even if they're like, okay, I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to be transparent. I want to be alone. Being alone isn't even satisfying for them anymore. Some people really thrive as, single people. Some people really thrive as being alone. But even if this person is typically an introvert, it's like the introverting isn't introverting anymore. So we have transparency. It says, you see the real me. That's why I cannot hide anything from you. And sometimes I struggle to look at you in the eyes. You see right into my soul, and that makes me feel more vulnerable. So this is also talking about how you can kind of see through them and the walls that they try to put up or that the excuses that they try to give to you. You see through them versus, with other people, they may be kind of like a fox. I'm seeing a fox, kind of like a trickster spirit where they're able to kind of distract people from what they were talking about before or distract people from, their intention, and they're able to kind of get people to just kind of lose, track or lose sight of their goal. And with you, some way, somehow, you always end up bringing the conversation back where it should be, or you always end up, bringing things back into focus, back into perspective. We have you are mine and divine timing. You are mine. It says there is no one else who could ever replace you. That's the second card talking about you're irreplaceable. We were made to be together. We are destined, and I am yours and you are mine. We have done this before and we will do it again. So maybe there's some past life love energy here between you and this person, especially if you felt a sense of familiarity with them kind of sooner than you typically would with someone else. And then we have divine timing. It says we're on a journey in a divine dance on this soul plane. It will manifest into the physical world in perfect divine timing. All we have to do is trust and have faith that it will work out beautifully. So it seems like they've gotten a message from spirit, from the divine, from higher realms, that something to do with this is divine timing. And also if you look at so one of the cards was talking about their future plans. One of their future plans likely coincides with having better odds or chances with you. So, one of the cards was talking about, I think about you and all of my future plans and the decisions that I make. This person, say for an example, like their lease is coming up soon. They're thinking about you and their future plans, so they're planning to move closer to you. So say for an example, in your situation, distance is an issue. This person is already thinking of how in divine timing, things are going to work out for you. It's like, okay, my lease is up in 6 months. That's enough for, time for me to save up some money. Everything kind of like, aligns when it comes to timing and their future plans. And then we have faith that says, I have faith in our connection and in us. I know that you have been brought into my life for a reason, and it's bigger than the both of us. I know that we are destined to be together, and have faith that the universe will find a way for us. So this person is working more with spirit, God, the divine. If they're not a very religious person or a spiritual person, I feel like they have turned somewhat spiritual or opened themselves up somewhat to some spiritual elements, to communicating with, the higher power, communicating with the divine, or kind of trusting that spirit will bring things together. Because a lot of these cards feel very like someone who's tapped in, like very much so like someone who's connecting with spirit and kind of talking to spirit or meditating. Spirit, what are their other secret thoughts and feelings? Got some soulmate energy coming out. So let's talk about the ones we have. We have it. Soulmates are real. You are mine. So you've made this person a believer. If you are a spiritual person yourself and you have ever talked about spirituality with this person, I would say that you've definitely made an imprint on this person. You've definitely made an imprint on this person, an impact on them. And you're kind of making them a believer in themselves. We have, I miss your lips. So if there has been a shared kiss between the two of you, this person sure hopes that you guys can repeat that. If anything, they're like, can we make out again? Like, I want to get back to that. I want to get back to us, like the version of us that are able to have fun and able to surrender to our desires without, feeling like there's something between us or feeling like there's a wall up. I have a huge crush on you. So I feel like this person really wants you to know that the physical attraction is there for them and that they're interested. This could be the kind of person, honestly, that kind of keeps their own counsel and makes their own plans. I was just talking about that to group 3 and how damaging that can be, because usually when people are so action oriented, the thing is they don't really share their plans. So if you're like a ambitious person yourself, you, like for an example, you can look at your own past and you may have decided, I'm not going to share my thoughts, my plans, and what I got going on with other people as I'm building this business or as I'm making this move. I'm going to move in silence. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But the negative about that is other people don't know what you're doing, so you could miss out on opportunities in ways that other people can help you, because you're not sharing. So with this person doing that, they may think that's the best thing for them to do. Okay, move in silence. Let me just go ahead and work on this stuff. I got 6 months, but you could be seeing it a totally different way if they're not communicating that directly to you, because you don't know that they're doing all this for you. So on your end, you could be ready to open yourself up to totally new love, and they're trying to come towards you. And it's like creating, more strife between the two of you, because then it could be like, okay, once they're ready and they're coming towards you, now you've met someone and you're really starting to like that person. So we have, I wish we talked more. That's what I'm really hoping for, that we're going to see some communication come up once we tap into, okay, what are their next moves? Because that's what this really needs. They miss your lips. They need to miss your lips in terms of a conversation, miss talking to you, so that you guys can get everything fleshed out. Because most people are willing to wait if they know what they're waiting for. If they know that the other person is actively working on things, most people aren't going to. Nice. Okay, we got it. Can we have a conversation that just came out? So Spirit is showing us, yes, there will be communication between two of you, but most people are willing to wait if they can just get that confirmation that things are moving in the background. It's like, all right, I can take a step back and I can chill out and I don't have to micromanage, as long as I'm being communicated with that XYZ is being done. So we have, can we have a conversation? I would assume that's the first way we'll see from the tarot, but I would assume that's the first way that This person will be coming through just with communication. We did have the I wish we talked more card that came out first, so don't be surprised if they try to come at you first in just a casual kind of way. Get to a friendly space with you again, especially if there's been any awkward energy or, anything that happens that kind of needs to be discussed. This person may break the ice first and then kind of go through with the semantics and the more serious conversation. So try not to, bite their head off. I know it can be frustrating dealing with someone who doesn't communicate besides when they're good and ready, but just try to give them a beat so that you can hear it word of mouth from them, what they're doing. So I feel like that's what you really need, just to hear it from them. And we have I Keep Dreaming of You. So one of the cards that we got before from the first Oracle deck was talking about dreams and visions and different things like that they're experiencing, some past life energy there as well. So if you're dreaming of this person, if they're showing up in your dreams, that may be their doing. That may be coming from them. All right, Spirit, for group 4, please tell us, what are their next moves? What do they want from this? Oh. What do they want from this? What are their next moves? Honestly, it's kind of looking like this person, they could be blocked by you, or yeah, it seems like you're denying their advances. There's a strong energy of you feeling like, 4 of Coins, I need to hold what matters to me close to my chest. Temperance card, you may have come to a place where you have just finally found balance, just finally found peace in the situation, and you don't want this person to come through and just disturb that, because tapping into their energy, it's like they're trying to take action, but they end up kind of feeling rejected by you, or feeling like you're kind of, biting their head off a little bit. Not gonna lie here. We got the Hermit card, the King of Cups reversed, the 7 of Wands. Look at this girl on the 7 of Wands card. He's trying to come to her with all these documents, all this written communication, and she's like, nope, extending her hand out like, I don't want to hear it. So you could be blocking this person off. You may honestly even be feeling like this person is a burden. And we have the 7 of Swords here as well. You could be seeing some repeating 7, 707, 717. But with that 7 of Swords coming out with the 7 of Wands, you could be feeling like what they say is a lie. You could be feeling like this person really needs to make it up to you. You could be totally not cool with them trying to come in with the casual communication. If they come in and they address things right away, I feel like that would be best, so that you can kind of really get everything off of your chest and fully clear things, because it just feels like, all right, I can't do this anymore. I cannot do, maybe they've done that before, where it's like they come in and they have casual conversations with you, but they don't really want anything. They're just trying to check, in on you, and they're trying to keep it casual. I've seen that happen where people, kind of want you to chase them, so they come in and then they say, oh, hey, how are you? I'm realizing we haven't talked in a long time. I was just thinking about you. It's like, what does that even mean? Just keep thinking about me then. What do you got to reach out to me and involve me with it, if you don't actually have any actionables, anything you're going to do, anything you want to do, anything you're not saying anything. You're just kind of in my phone, in my energy. So I could totally get the frustration. This person is feeling rejected hard by you. You may feel like you've kind of outgrown this person with this King of Cups reverse. You may feel like they're full of it. We got the Hermit and the Hangman reverse, so this person is kind of getting scared away from you. Maybe your energy is intense. I would say that would be the other alternative. If you have a very intense energy and you give too much in the beginning and you go all in and you turn full on, even when people give like kind of small communication or a small gesture, if it like deeply touches you and you have like, big reactions, that's the other way I could see this energy. Otherwise, I feel like you're either closed off to this person, extending your hand like stop, do not pass go, do not press forward, like she was on that 7 of Wands, or you could be kind of biting their head off a bit. Your energy could be a bit aggressive. We got the Moon card reversed and the the Empress reversed. So, the Empress, she's pregnant. and she represents like fertility and creativity. So with that reverse, with the moon reverse, honestly, yeah, it kind of seems like a serious conversation needs to happen. And all of you don't have like a negative history with this person. So it's not that this person has to be held accountable for something that they've said or done. For some of you, it's just you're tired of this person coming in your energy and not leading, not saying anything, not doing anything. And then you just kind of end up in this energy where you may feel used because you've gone on dates with this person, or you talked to this person for a few weeks, or you hung out with this person, but still, yet again, it's not leading to anything significant. So it kind of seems like you're trying a different approach. And this person is feeling like you're not super welcoming. So honestly, this situation needs spirit 100% because it's kind of at a standstill. I see validity on both ends to a degree. Spirit really just needs to come in and work the situation. Let's see, Spirit, can you show us the potential of this connection? What would this connection be? What is it about? What is it worth it? You know, what would come of this? We got flexibility and thriving. So Spirit is like, if both parties can be flexible, it kind of seems like both of you want certain things. From what I can see, I can definitely see that this person wants like an easy path. It's like they need 10 times reassurance. They need a lot of reassurance. They don't like being vulnerable. They know that you're important to them. They've spent enough time with you to know that. But the genuine, like, they really don't like being vulnerable. And on your end, I feel like it's kind of like, okay, I've given enough of my energy. Or maybe that isn't necessarily true. Maybe you have not been super open to this person and their advances, especially if you're someone who really requires your partner to be in more of a, more of that masculine energy. Yeah, maybe that is true to a degree. So it could be a thing where it's like, okay, they're wanting some things out of you. They're wanting extra confirmation out of you, and you're wanting extra effort and confirmation out of them. So it kind of leaves you guys in this standstill energy where there's not a whole lot of progress being made. So Spirit is saying, in terms of the potential of this connection, we have thriving. You guys could both be thriving together, especially with that past life energy. Past life connections typically have, they're able to find success a whole lot quicker than just normal connections where you meet for the first time in the first lifetime, because it's like your DNA is just encoded with that past life information and coding that tells you, it kind of, shows you how you've worked together already in the past, and it's like you have a extra benefit. You're already ahead of the curve. We have freedom, diligence, and wisdom. So honestly, I feel like it could go either way with this person. If you guys are diligent, if you tap into your wisdom and the things that you've learned and grown to know, you could end up thriving in this connection. But also, if you choose to be free of this person, I feel like that's 100% valid dealing with someone like this. Oof, the way my patience is set up, I don't know, group 4. I'm like, I don't know if I'd have the patience either. Spirit, what else can you tell us here for group 4? Yeah, I heard just give me something. Give me something. And we have the time for a nap card that has just come out. So perhaps this distance, if both of you can work, through whatever is holding you back, whatever self-sabotaging you do, or whatever low vibrational feelings you have, that are related to the situation, if both of you can work through that, that can put you guys in a much better position once you come back together. So I would say take this time and do something, with it, like work through those feelings of frustration. Otherwise, go ahead and do your big one with a cord cutting. And I feel like you're free to, kind of walk away, because regardless of it being a past life relationship, soulmate connection, Spirit, there's multiple people in every lifetime that can be very beneficial to you romantically and spiritually. So it's not like this is the last person you would meet with a strong connection. So even if you decide it's too much, I want to start over, I feel like that's valid, first of all, but you'll still be good. We have the milk and honey card. So Spirit is saying, like, you guys are very complementary if you can work with each other. It's just about finding that balance. This would be a situation that it's worth kind of doing some magic for. I have custom spell work, manifestation candles on my Etsy shop. And you can do your own ritual on your end as well to help it along. This is one of those situations where it's helpful whenever things in the 3D are just not moving or stuck at a standstill. You can always, come at it from that spiritual perspective. And that's what I got for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.